Hello everyone, welcome to another ranking. Today I'm giving you my ranking of the 5 Dirty Harry movies. Yes, there's 5 movies in this franchise. They're all really good. There are some that I thought were sensational and some others that were really good. Um, and overall, this series is just fantastic. Clint Eastwood delivers in all these movies. Um, but yeah, this will be my ranking of all 5 Dirty Harry movies. And if you haven't seen these movies, I highly recommend that you watch all of them. They're fantastic. So without further ado, here's my ranking of the 5 Dirty Harry films. Coming to number 1, we'll go from 5 to 1. Coming to number 5 is The Enforcer from 1976. This is the 3rd movie in the franchise. I gave it a score of 8 out of 10. Now, I didn't review all these movies on my YouTube channel. I decided to do the last movie in the franchise review, and then I just do this ranking of the 5 movies and talk about them. So number 5, like I said, is The Enforcer, 1976. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's really, really good. I like the story, the direction, the characters, but at sometimes in the movie, it's the pacing's a little slow, and I was really looking for a little bit. I want a little bit more action, and I wanted some of those good one-liners that we had in the first movie and even in the last movie. Um, but overall, this is a solid movie. Um, Someone had to be at number 5, and that one is The Enforcer. Number 4 is Magnum Force from 1973. I gave it a 9 out of 10. This is the sequel to the first movie, Dirty Harry. And I really liked this movie. I thought it was a really solid sequel to a great movie, Dirty Harry. And again, we find new characters, and again, Clint Eastwood, Harry Callahan. I love his sarcasm, his back talk to his superiors, and his one-liners are fantastic throughout this franchise. And he delivers in this movie. I did find, though, some of the dialogue between the characters was iffy, which is why I couldn't give it a perfect score. But it did get a 9 out of 10. So it is a very good follow-up to the first movie. So definitely check it out. Magnum Force, number 4. Number 3 is a movie I just reviewed. It is the 5th movie in the franchise, and it's from 1988. It is The Deadpool. I gave it a 10 out of 10. The next movies in this ranking are all perfect scores. This movie, I love the story, the dialogue, the direction, the one-liners. There's a quote in this movie. This diner is being robbed, and he's sitting in the back. One of the guys goes back there, and Clint says to him, "You forgot your fortune cookie." Uh-oh, you know what it says? It says you're shit out of luck. And then he shoots him. That is classic Clint in these movies. And like I said, the one-liners are fantastic. I really love this movie, and I love the fact that we got to see not only Liam Neeson, who is a great action star now, but we got to see Jim Carrey too in a Clint Eastwood movie. I seen a clip on YouTube where Jim was talking about a movie he did with Clint Eastwood, and I finally got to watch it. It was The Deadpool, and I really wish he would have been in the movie longer, Jim Carrey. But I loved his character. I love Liam Neeson's character in this movie. He plays a director. He's directing all these horror movies and stuff. And The Deadpool, like I said, if you see my movie review, you know what it's about. But quickly, there's this list called The Deadpool. It has a list of celebrities that you have to kill in order to win the game. Now, there's multiple people playing this game. They thought it was just going to be for fun, but it turns out that someone is playing it for real and actually killing people. So Clint is trying to figure out who's doing this, and he finds out that he is one of the celebrities on the list. So definitely check out the Deadpool. It is freaking awesome. 10 out of 10. Coming to number 2 is the original movie in the franchise, Dirty Harry, 1971. I gave it, of course, a 10 out of 10. I love this movie. Go ahead, make my day. Classic Clint Eastwood lines. I love the different guns he uses in the movie. My favorite one you'll find out is in the number 1 spot. But he has that presence in these movies that you just can't stop taking your eyes off him, and you just can't wait to see what he does next in these movies. And like I said, his humor, back talk, everything works in these movies, and it's no wonder they're so successful. Each one of them made good money, with the exception of my number 1. It still made a little bit of money, but it was the least successful. But Dirty Harry was a highly successful movie. Box office numbers, on a $4 million budget, it brought in $36 million, and that was in 1971. So that'll tell you right there that, I mean, these were money makers for the studios. But definitely check out Dirty Harry. Number 2, and of course number 1 in my ranking of the Dirty Harry franchise is Sudden Impact from 1983. I gave it a 10 out of 10, of course. This is the one I really remember the most. The iconic diner scene where Clint goes in every day to get a cup of black coffee. Well, on this day, the lady who serves him that coffee put sugar in it. And not only did she put sugar in it, but she put a ton of sugar in it because she was trying to hint to Clint that they were being held up, but the robbers weren't going to do anything until he left. He comes back in to complain about the coffee, and the guys ask him what he's doing there. He's like, I just come here to complain about the coffee. And he talks about the whole story behind his cup of coffee, and ends up just taking the guys out with the exception of one. And he spouts off a lot of great lines, and he's like, go ahead, make my day. You know, that's a classic line for these movies. But I love the one-liners. I love the dialogue. I love the characters. This movie, his then wife was in the movie. She did several movies of his. Sandra Locke was his former wife, and they did several movies. But yeah, Sudden Impact was great. It even made some really good money too. On a $22 million budget, it made $67.6 million at the box office. And it also starred Nancy Parsons, Pat Hingle, and of course I said Sandra Locke. And in this movie, you find Clint trying to find this killer who's killing these guys, but really gruesomely. And I'm not going to give away of what they're doing or who's doing it, but it is really good. I love the story, the dialogue, the characters. I love the fact that all these movies have a great different story, different characters. You know, you don't see the same repeat like you do with some trilogies with the same characters. But Clint Eastwood as Harry Callahan, this is an iconic character, and not only in cop movies, but in franchise history as far as franchises go. Like I said, you have Harry Callahan, Axel Foley, you have Cates from 48 Hours. What else? You have Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Yeah, there's just a lot of great people in cop movies and everything, but in franchises as well. But that is my ranking of all 5 Dirty Harry movies. So the comment section below, give me your ranking of all 5 movies. If you haven't seen all 5 movies, then give me your favorite one of the 5. And if you like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's talk movies. I love movies. I love talking horror movies, especially. That's my favorite genre of films. So, um, other than that, I thank you guys for watching this ranking, and I will see you guys next time at my next movie review or ranking here shortly. So, till then, I thank you for watching, and check you later.